Kia ora. Hola. Welcome, Libra, to your December Taroscope reading. This is the final one for the year, for 2015. So wherever you are, guys, tuning into from around the world, take a seat, relax, and listen to the messages that are coming. I hope you're all well and happy, and I think it's poignant at this point in time to briefly mention that we are traversing very difficult astrological patterns. Most people, one way or another, are feeling changes, and they're not necessarily easy. So we're not through this period yet, but I think it's important to understand that nothing remains the same, that all things continually move, that the cycle of life is never stationary. So in saying that, we will move into the reading. We are using the John Holland cards. There will be 6 of them and 1 Rider-Waite at the end of the reading, and then we will do 4 oracle cards as looking at the energies for 2016. So let's do a little bit of shuffling here, Libra, and see what's in store for you guys for December 2015. I'll go through the meanings of the cards as we work through each one. So this is for Libra, 15, December. The energies will take you into 2016 anyhow, so the crystals in the background, quite an eclectic looking bunch, aren't they? This is a labradorite heart. This is a Merkaba. It is a beautiful jade stone Merkaba. This is a red jade pyramid, and this is a clear quartz rhomboid. Really fascinating structure, this particular crystal. It has amazing rainbow effects in it. I just love the shape of the rhomboid, really interesting mathematical dimensions. So anyhow, guys, let's see what your cards are for the John Holland. Your first card up is the sacral chakra energy. Major arcana energy card, really. The second card is material harvest, which is a pentacles card. Your third card is heartache and loss. Your fourth card is rejoice and celebration. Your fifth one is conflict and defeat. Your sixth one is recognition and reward. And your Rider-Waite card is the Two of Wands, and he's busy looking into his reading there, I see. Let me just check. I'm going to see if they're in vision for you. I think they could probably move up a little bit. What I feel here, we've got like opposites, up and down energies, and opposites, and patterns, quite specific patterns. We've got the 2 blues here, we've got the 2 reds here. We've got this, which is the feeling of loss, this one, which is the feeling of gain. Then we go to loss again. Then we've got gain again. Then we've got recognition and reward. I'm just trying to, receive messages here as we go. I have been telling everyone to really look at the readings carefully. There's background energies that are coming, and they're making themselves very known for these December readings. And I feel that is often the case around this particular period of the year. We seem to have the ability of spiritual doors and dimensions and energies to come in and put their little parts into readings and things very, very easily. And the way spirit world can connect with us is quite often through our electrical realms. They can often have flickering of lights and changing of colours and things like that. And this month seems to be particularly strong in little energy, background energy things going on. But this is a really interesting reading. As I say, I'm drawn to this kind of really significant patterning going on in the middle here. We will start with the sacral chakra, which is the first card, and this is the root of the energy for now, and this is how you wander on into the December energies. Now I'm just going to get, the book doesn't actually tell us that much about it, not from the John Holland book in all reality, but I will read a little bit from here because it's your first card, it's the major arcana, it's how you're rolling into the month. So I think there's a really specific energy and message for you. You know, there's your colour match, and that's the Merkaba. Now Merkabas are all about changing the structure of your being and moving into some sort of new area, especially at the DNA level and the spiritual level and the physical as well. The sacral colour bodes with the sacral energy bodes with orange and the element water, and it governs the testicles and the ovaries, and the key word is I want. It's known as the sacral chakra. The second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity and sexuality. To keep this chakra balanced and its energy flowing, try dancing, moving your hips and lower abdomen, and use a colour meditation, practice yoga, express your sexuality, nurture yourself. It's very much about gaining strength. These chakras, the lower chakras, are connecting to earth and gaining strength and rebalance. So that's something for you about bringing back balance into your month. And I said it feels really up and down. I'm wondering if some of you have got hormonal imbalance, or you need some sort of bringing things back into balance, bringing patterns back in. Have a look at your hormone levels, have a look at your minerals as well. Some of you may have a mineral deficiency. Definitely uplift the energy of orange, whether it's clothing or foods, colours around you, bringing some oranges into your room, into your house, and you meditate with it even. The second card is your emotions and feelings for the month, and this is Material Harvest, which is a Pentacles card, so this could also have something to do with earth sign energy people, but it's actually a really beautiful card to get. It's the card of abundance and feeling as though you've worked hard and achieved a lot, and it's finally coming back to pay, you know, like dividends coming back, reaping the rewards of your efforts. It's sometimes too about giving back out. You know, 9s are endings of cycles, and they're often about philanthropic feelings and being able to give to others in case of either knowledge or material goods that you've been able to, you have them in your hands, and passing them on is the gift of giving. And when we give, we receive so much more in return as well. So that's it's a great card, it's a nice energy. I also see plenty of orange in that card. In fact, your colour for the month, without doubt to me, is orange. I'm just seeing so much orange in the whole reading. So yeah, big nice message there for you with your orange energies. Hopefully you will all, you know, get to know what it is specifically, individually. Your third card is the thinking process and career matters. And we see the heartache and loss card, which is the 3 of Swords normally. It's probably what I would call a slightly unusual place for it to turn up. We normally associate this with an emotional perspective. So if this is in the position for career matters, there could be some messages coming through about some of you might be moving on from your careers, or you might feel if there's loss around them. So sometimes this can stem from arguments or people leaving or you choosing to leave. So could you be leaving your job? Could someone have left the job or the place where you work, or something to do with your career, and you're feeling sad about that? Could there have been some disharmony that has been around your career field, and either you're going to make some decisions about leaving or someone else has? Could there be a feeling that you have not made the right choice one way or another with a career or with a direction around your money. Have some of you had a possible loss in your finances one way or another? Has an investment not paid as good a dividends as it might have? Have you been told, that maybe you thought you had, 10,000 or something stashed away in a property or a car or a bank, and when you go to get that money, it's not valued to that same degree? These are all the just thoughts and messages that are coming through there. Again, I see that in this corner, it's got all this structure, and I talked about structure before, so I'm getting the feeling that you need to have maybe structure your finances somehow, or restructure them, or alter them, or change them. Maybe they need a firmer base. And, they're like the shape of the pyramid. When we have a strong base and then we work upwards, things can stay steady. But anyhow, I'm going to stick this beautiful labradorite heart on the card. Matches the colour really well, interestingly enough. Now, labradorite stone is a really beautiful, very protective, and very much about new beginnings again. So there is, I say to you, in this whole month, it seems really up and down. It seems like a lot's happening and a lot's coming and going. Let's move to this fourth card. And you see here, I hadn't really noticed before, we've got 3 3s and we've got 2 2s. So it's very connected. There's duplicity in it. There's definitely, it's almost as if you're going to repeat things over in the month, or you'll feel a repetitive energy coming and going, I think. And you might wonder why. This one here is beautiful. Rejoice in celebration. And in the Rider-Waite, it's a gorgeous card with 3 women engaging in a similar type of feeling. That's the celebration in life. That's cheers, everybody, and here's to good health and good love and good friendship and good harmony. It's a beautiful card to get, and it literally represents that. That fourth card is the heart of the issue or the matter this month. So it feels as though there are going to be wonderful get-togethers or celebrations or joyful occasions, harmony. And of course we are coming into December and holiday times, and for some people who believe in Christmas or follow it, often family get-togethers where you reunite and you rejoice, and there's this just wonderful feeling. Sometimes it can literally be friends coming together again who you haven't seen for a while, and it can be blonde woman and woman with red colouring hair, like ginger hair or red hair. So take a look and see if that actually happens. This is also about telling you that if you are a female, you have female friends in your life who will support you and back you up, and you can utilise them, and they're there for you. If you need to tell someone something and you want some support, these friends are there. So seek them out, engage in them, enjoy this conviviality, and really get into it. It's a gorgeous card. You just feel that bubbly, light, floaty energy. I love that particular card. We come to your fifth one. This is the unconscious matters, the things that you aren't necessarily aware of but are going on in the background. And we see this as conflict and defeat. Now this is the 5 of Swords in the Rider-Waite. And he is quite down, well, he's heading down, isn't he? It means there's usually been a conquest made, but at the defeat of some others. And often it's people... Often this card represents that you have achieved the win or the success, but others have left. See, they're leaving up this pathway. They're saying, no, I've had enough, I'm going. And you here, this would generally be you. You feel the pain as well, but you feel like there's a success, but it's not really congealed or come together properly. It's almost like a separation. So sometimes this can be a literal separation of relationships. It can be marriage separations, interestingly enough, and business separations as well. I think what it tells us to do is be careful how we use our words and how we want the final outcome of situations to be. there's always more than one option. In fact, there's many ways any situation can go. And learning to strategically try and look ahead to figure out which is the best way. Sometimes when we are in a defiant mood, or we come to a boundary and we go, no, I've had enough, that's it, I'm doing it this way, this event will happen. But you can see he is actually heading down, and there is light here. He's got the opportunity to change it and to reignite something and to turn it around, and I think he will feel better when it is that way. I think if we connect this card to this, using this energy, this beautiful, happy, bubbly, light, positive, loving energy, is more efficient than using this one. And I see the orange is coming back into here, and it's connecting with this up here. There is a certain amount of strength in this card. Some of you may feel that you just had to do this and be in this situation where you've given off this orange energy, this strength. And if that's the case, then it is, and so be it. And you sort of take it from wherever it ends and you move on into the next situation. The sixth card is your conscious desires and the things you know you want. This is a really cool card. It would be the Three of Pentacles. Again, you've got earth people around you and you've got air people around you predominantly. And they seem to be connected one way or another. They're all joining somehow. So your recognition and reward is often financial again. So this seems a good month financially for you guys, Librans. This feeling of prosperity, other than just this one thing up here, which, as I say, I think you work your way through that, and I think you restructure something. It's the feeling I'm getting. But over here we come back again to feeling positive, acclaim, notification. It might even be for people who have sat their exams and you get your results back, and it's great news, it's good news. A lot of you will feel that success coming in for the hard work for university exams or school exams or even workplace exams that you might have been sitting. This is a wonderful card to get, and look at him. See, he is receiving his award, he has a medal, he is being honoured, and he is grateful for it too. So it's hard work being put in and you're reaping the rewards just like this. And that's what I say, there's so much connection going on here. You guys might have to think about it yourselves and really try and work into which dynamics those cards are merging on, but they're definitely connected, and there's a message there for you as to how to handle these situations. Your overall outcome card for the month, the Two of Wands, he's looking back and he's about balance. He's also about thinking, again, he's quite often career associated. So he's definitely connecting with these two right here. And he's thinking, where am I going in the future? What do I want? I know I'm in quite a good position, but I'm just not entirely sure that I've found my true answer. He has opportunities, he has propositions, he's pondering them. He is leaving this one out at the back, so he's not looking at the overall picture. He's forgetting either some of what he has to offer, or some of what's involved with him, or someone else in the picture as well. This can be about physical relationships or emotional relationships as well, and making sure you keep the balance in and the harmony in there. And he is probably looking right over here to this number 2 as well. So again, we come back to bringing balance into the situations. And thinking about it. So making sure that you plan ahead for your future and your career, and sometimes this even means the possibility of shifting and moving. I have the feeling that comes up with this card as well. So there you are, Libra. Lots of beautiful colour involved again, really vibrant, and kind of got this, as I say, pattern thing going, which I'm quite intrigued with, and I think it's really nice. We'll move these aside and we will go into the final part of the reading for you, which is these oracle cards. The first one is for health, and we will just shuffle them a little bit. So these are the energies for 2016. You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. It's a beautiful card. Some of you may not be completely on the journey or the, interested so much in this perspective of life. But what I can say is this is the most charming energy. It's so clear, it's so full of light and clarity and giving and love and high energies. And light worker people are often here to promote all of those things I have just said and just give and heal and help healing and harmony and giving. So some of you out there are going to be light workers, and they're often energies that come to us a little bit later in life. We sometimes aren't aware of them when we're really young, but she's holding that glowing energy very, very close to her heart, and that is where the light workers are generally ignited from some sort of amazing emanation from the heart. So for you guys, for your health, there's a message about heart healing and light coming into your heart and love and giving and growing along those lines. So also take care of your physical heart as well. Your next card is for love. Let's see what's in store. Very nice. What do you desire? That's the card of questions. You have the ability to set forth and gain whatever it is that you're actually seeking. It's as if the universe is saying to you at this point in time, ask and you shall receive. So this is about setting your intentions and your goals and connecting with them and connecting with the universe to propagate these desires. And you have to be very true in what it is you want. And again, if they're bad desires or negativity, it's not going to work. The universe doesn't work to bring about negative things, but it will bring about this uplifting and light and love, and it feels as though this energy is moving through to here. This is a beautiful card to look at because we can see this glorious sunlight. It's like an impressionist art painting. The way it captures the energies is very, very pretty. So that's your love, and basically it sounds like if you're looking for love, you can connect with it. If you're perhaps looking for new partners, you can probably connect with them. If you're wanting to heal old relationships, you can probably do it. So very, very nice card. Here's your finances or your wealth. Just see what's here for Libra. Opportunity. Wow. You guys, what do you desire? Opportunity. Gosh, hello. Looks like you're walking into really nice stuff for 2016. I think I love the gold energy in there again, and just this, look at the movement in that card, the way the coins are just up in the air and really rolling. And I said that in your reading, it felt as though you could, if you restructured things, that you'd make the changes that need to be made without too much problem. So keep your eyes open for the opportunities. Again, I think they're very connected. What do you desire might be connected to your financial, your monetary part of your life. So be aware of opportunities when they come. You have to seek them out. This last card is your destiny card. Nematoma, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. It's a beautiful card. It's a little bit more, underworld, if you like. Power places are sacred places on the planet, and they're grid spaces. And all these candles here are almost like grids around the planet, and even the little stars in the background. So if you think of any places that are like the Great Pyramids in Egypt, the Easter Head Islands, the Machu Picchu in Peru, all of those ancient places, even Hawaii is a very special sacred place, Ayers Rock in Australia, even here in New Zealand we have beautiful sacred places within our Maori history. So for some of you there's definitely a connection here. I think you're going to get some sort of spiritual activity or awakening for 2016 that will really help fulfill you and lead you forward. And some of you may go on a trip to one of these sacred places. And also just having an altar at home where you acknowledge love and light. It's no different than having a prayer place in a church. Every church has an altar. And on the altar you dedicate positive energies for moving forward. So there we are, Libra. I think there's a lot just in those 4 cards. There's actually a really lot going on that you can contemplate and groove into and work with. I think you've got a nice energy feeling for 2016 as you move into it. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching, and apologies for being a little later in uploading your video. Yours and Aries are the 2 last ones to be done, and I have had problems earlier with my camera, and then I've just been a little bit busy myself, but I think good things are worth waiting for, and everything's comes when it's meant to. So there you are. Thanks again, guys. Have a wonderful December. I wish you all much love, light, happiness and joy and safety, and I'll see you again for the January readings. So take care. Much aroha. Ka kite anoa. Namaste.